My brother made me work in his company for free and slandered my name when I left. So, I ruined his business. After I got a degree in computer science, my brother and his two partners recruited me to work a summer for them. They wanted me to set up their infrastructure for their new company in finance and investments. One summer turned into 2 years of free work as a secretary, receptionist, systems tech, personal assistant, accountant, research analyst. They paid me about 4 or 5 times, totaling about $7,000 to $8,000 in 2 years. When I left to start grad school, they were mad that I wouldn't stay. When I finished grad school and put them on my resume, they lied to prospective employers about me. They denied that I worked for them and said I was trying to use my brother's name to get ahead. They also accused me of visiting their office and sexually harassing female employees they never even had. I called them to ask them about it, and they, including my brother, just laughed about the whole thing and said I was getting what I deserved. Kind of like, it's what you get when you fuck with us. Here was their reasoning for preventing me from getting a job. They wanted me to get licensed and bonded in their field, which I did. But I just had the license and still didn't know much about investments. They figured that once I get licensed, that people would flock to me and bring their portfolios. They wanted me to call all my friends' parents and anybody I knew to come see us for a free portfolio review. And then they said they would close the deal and I would make so much money that I would be swimming in it. So that's how I found out in the end that they planned on paying me all along. They figured that after they made me filthy rich, they wouldn't owe anything anymore. That's how delusional they were. That's why I finally left. I had to sue my brother and his partners for slander and other things. My brother called me to laugh about the lawsuit when they got served, but now they're scared. And my brother has my dad pressuring me to drop the lawsuit and just sit down with them both to work something out. My dad called this just a little big brother bullying little brother nonsense and demanded I drop the lawsuit. And there's very little to update legally in terms of the lawsuit. But I had a laptop that contained lists of clients that my brother and his partners stole from their respective employers before they left to start the company. I didn't want to turn those files over to my attorney because things are bad enough for them already. My girlfriend had a different opinion. She wants me to just absolutely let them have it and crush them. I called my attorney and told them I had the files and dropped them off at his firm on the 9th. On the 10th, I got a call from his firm saying that my attorney needed to see me that very day. I went in, and he said that the files would be turned over to the U.S. Attorney's Office, so it's out of our hands now. Update. My dad is getting a little out of control. He confronted me and my girlfriend outside the house of a family friend who had us over for a holiday get-together on Sunday night. It got heated. Basically, my dad questioned my morals, so I brought up stuff about him. He cheated on my mother a long time ago. He got a DUI, but I gave the cops his brother's name, and his brother took the rap for that about 25 years ago. His brother is no longer alive, so it hurt him that I brought up how he treated his late brother. There was also information about him being excommunicated from a church for defrauding many of its members when he had a small construction business. He had used his brother's license, by the way, because my dad had his revoked for being a crook. Then my girlfriend asked him how it felt to go to church 5 days a week, which he does, and then come out and be the crook that he is. Then she asked him what he was going to do if Judgment Day came tomorrow for him. She asked, "What are you going to do? Give God your brother's name and say that he did all those things, not you." Anyway, my attorney said my brother and his partners closed the doors on their business already. They had transferred their houses to their wives' names, which are in the process of being sold to pay off the settlement. Financially, they are beyond ruined, which is what I thought they deserved the whole time.